I'll kind of swing it and it should be over here. Game of the Sacred Heart Invitational. Minneapolis Lady Lions getting ready to take the floor here against Sterling. And with us today, let's see, it's Thursday the 11th. And Lady Lions getting ready to tip it off here. Vic, what does Sterling have today for us?
Well, I was watching Sterling warm up here in a shoot around, and they're hitting from the outside quite a bit. And looked like the girls got some pretty good shots. The girls getting ready to, coming up to give the Mikey, Lindsay's. The girls coming up to give mom and dad a hug before the game starts. I think that's a pretty neat little thing that they started doing this year. But it looks like that the Sterling ladies have some pretty good height, kind of like what we were up against yesterday with Rossville.
Rossville, good test for Minneapolis. Lady Lions ahead late in the game, ahead 6 with 2 minutes to go, and couldn't hold on. But good outing for the girls. I thought it was a very good game fundamentally. They had 3 or 4 mistakes there late, but here we go with the introductions.
And starting for the Black Bears,
number 4, senior Lindsay Perry.
Number 4, Candace Lacey. Starting for Minneapolis, 5'4" senior, number 15, Alyssa George. Tri-captain.
Alyssa's used to being second in the rotation, and they threw her off guard last night. Announced Stephanie before her.
I think Lenz is going to keep it a little bit light. She'll see if she can hide and see if somebody can find her, and Alyssa George will locate her. And
for the Black Bears, 5'7"
out to have a little fun.
Lions start 4 seniors and 1 junior. Stephanie Alderson being the 3rd senior introduced.
Senior, number 42, Megan Livengood.
Megan Livengood, number 42.
Megan has a couple of pretty good games for her so far. I think she's played rather well. Pretty good playing condition, and been rebounding rather well, and pretty sure of the putbacks inside. Defensively, she's played rather well. There's Mal.
Tri-captain number 55, Courtney Goad. Head coach of the Lions is John Darrell. Head coach of the Black Bears, Larry Brownlee.
And folks, we're getting set for the tip-off. Yeah, that was a heartbreaking loss last night, Mike. They held the lead, had the lead for the whole game until the last 2 minutes, and Rossville come down and hit 2 threes right in a row, tied the score up. And they had a defense on the ladies that they just couldn't overcome. Minneapolis ended up losing 33-30. But the smiles are on their faces, and I think they're ready to play.
Well, they were in it right down to the end. It's good to see them finish strong, and had a chance there to take the lead late, and even a chance to tie it up. So Lady Lions playing well. Mal will tip it off for the Lady Lions. I will try and get this camera in the position to get everyone in the picture. If I don't, I apologize now. Mal with the tip. It's over to Lenz.
I don't think there's going to be too many people take the tip away from her this year.
Quick off the floor, and very good jumper at 5'10". And Steph throws the ball away. Lenz can't bring her down. Turnover for Minneapolis. Lady Black Bears will inbounds it. Minneapolis in kind of a 2-3. There's a nice anticipation by Mal. Almost a steal, does make the steal and can't corral it as that girl rides her and the ball out of bounds. It's ball to Sterling.
It's going to be tough to get away from that side out. Line sitting in a 2-3 zone, and it looks like they're putting pressure on the side the ball's on. Sterling spots up for a 3. Just catches the front of the rim, but the ball's off on Sterling on the rebound. It'd be Minneapolis ball inbounds.
Looks like they aren't afraid to pull the trigger on the 3 ball, and
number 22,
foul.
She had good position if she'd have just held her floor, but she didn't. She stepped into her as Steph tried to get around her on the baseline. Got called for the blocking foul. Sterling going to start the game off, Mike. Going to show some full court pressure here.
Right here to Alyssa's good pass, and Megan does see it. That's a terrible pass with a girl in between her and Lenz, but they get there. I need to remember to move this camera. Ball over to the wing with Steph. Back out front to Lenz. And Sterling in a 2-1-2.
They're going to set up in that 2-on-2. That's going to open up the outside. Minneapolis is going to have to hit a couple of them shots, especially if they're slow and getting around on the rotations.
There's a good look by Alyssa. Mal with a nice putback.
Mallory right there.
Mal not to foul.
Mallory with a good rebound. Come down with it. Went back up strong. Little 2-footer that was just off the glass too hard off the front of the rim. Sterling spots for a little 10-footer on the baseline, and it's rebounded by Lindsey Perry. Minneapolis on the other way with the ball. Lindsey out at the point. We're going to set the offense.
They're matching up man-to-man. I think our preference is to run this offense here against the man-to-man, and ball out front to Alyssa George. Swung over to the wing to Mal. There's Lenz down the lane, and she's not open enough for Mal to get her the pass. Entry pass right now there to Mal. And there's a good shot by Mal. Steph hits the floor.
Dive for that loose ball. She almost got to it, Mike. Sterling comes away with the ball.
Two good looks inside there. It's good to see them work that ball in close for an easy shot. Sterling not able to hit from the outside. 3!
They're going to call her for the travel.
I shouldn't be yelling into the mic. I'm sorry.
She looked like she drug her trail foot, and that's what they got, was a traveling violation.
We break the pressure put on by Sterling, and entry pass is picked off by Sterling, and we're back in our 2-3 zone.
Just over 3 minutes gone by in the period, Mike. No score yet. Sterling with a little 12-footer, and it's good.
Lenz with a nice crossover dribble breaks the pressure. And ball out front to Steph. I think we just need to keep being patient here and watch those passes. And another turnover by Alyssa George. And Megan lets her take the ball away.
Megan did a good job getting herself down there to get the rebound. But they got to take care of it once they get a hold of that ball.
Fouls on Minneapolis is number 42. Megan Lyman good. First personal foul, first team foul of the half on Minneapolis.
Megan called for the foul there. Trying to make up for letting the rebound go. That put Sterling on the line shooting too. First one was missed.
Brooke Pischel in for Megan. Megan needs to be strong with that ball when she's got it in her hands. 4-0, excuse me. Sterling. We've had some good looks at the basket, Vic, but no points yet.
Not yet. Minneapolis needs to keep pounding away. That outside shot's there, though, Mike. Sterling's not covering well on the pass to the wing, and we've got a chance for an outside shot. We need to start taking those.
3-0 Sterling here with 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Coach Darrow calls timeout. Hope the boys aren't as puny as they were last night. They had a couple sick ones last night, and I think Brad Kaiser isn't feeling very good today. So.
Well, and I just heard Josh Lott wasn't feeling good last night, as a matter of fact. He's got a big smile on his face right now. He's looking like he's feeling a little bit better.
Blue ball. Brooke Paschal will inbounds it. And there's a 2 by Mal. I need to move that camera. Long pass, full-length court. Mal takes it in for an easy bucket. 3-2, Sterling.
Nice awareness on Brooke, looking down court. She took a step, and then Stephanie with a nice reach in for the steal. Take it to the hole. They got the numbers. The pass was
too late.
That's a moving screen. Number 55 just cut Lindsay off.
And Steph steps in front of it there and takes it away, and it's Minneapolis ball. Lindsay with a walking dribble up sets the offense for Minneapolis. It's a man-to-man offense by Sterling. Alyssa George is going to have to learn how to make a bounce pass. Turnovers are the only thing that will keep these Lady Lions from a victory here today, and we keep getting that ball inside like that, though, we're going to be in pretty good shape. They're wanting to run and pull up for a little 10-footer, and it's down.
That's her second bucket of the game.
Lenz breaks pressure.
Stephanie spots up for 3. It's off the back of the rim.
Sterling girl walked with the ball as she got the rebound, but no call. Lenz needs to go back out and get that rebound. There she boxes out inside, and five to 2 Sterling, and we could use a bucket right here with 2:23 left first quarter.
Ladies looking a little sluggish on offense. It's a little bit different, a whole lot different look than what they had last night.
There's a nice entry pass by Alyssa George to Mallory Goeth and score it.
And it looks like, Mike, they're not challenging them down low. Minneapolis get the ball down, work that baseline until they take it away from you.
Steph had a good look for a 3-ball and just off the back rim. I hope she keeps shooting them.
Sterling spots up for a 3. The rebound comes off, and
Sterling over the back.
Call number 22. No, 2-5.
2-5, I think.
Number 25, Sarah Bundy. That's her first personal foul, second team foul of the half.
And Megan in for Alyssa George, and Jenna Fruits in for
nobody's even standing over there with Mal again.
Jenna avoids the pressure, and Sterling back. Here they come out now in a man-to-man.
Lindsay spots up for a 3 from the baseline.
It's a good look. It just was offline a little bit. Al caught with a reach-in foul maybe there as Sterling's post makes a trip to the basket. Foul on the floor. Yeah, that is Mal's first.
I think she's a little hesitant there to try and draw a charge. That's a pretty big gal coming at you.
Ref wants her to tuck her shirt in, and she's a little reluctant about tucking the whole thing in. Mal with a good anticipation, and
that's going to be blue
Sterling
ball.
throws it out of bounds on a nice defensive play there by Mallory Goa to force the turnover. And a white in for Mallory.
And Alyssa George comes in for Lindsey Perry.
There's a trap, and that's your ball, Jenna. You have to get it. We throw it away.
And Sterling turns around and pops in a 10-footer on the baseline.
And Alyssa George comes out to get the ball and drives the lane for a nice little 10-footer. She's real good at that 10-foot jumper down the lane, and it's 7-6 Sterling with 27 seconds left in the first quarter here.
She has a nice little drive stop pull-up jumper, Mike, that she's been real successful with it her whole career.
And we don't want to give up an easy shot here. Anna White's going to have to get a little physical down there instead of, she has got to take that rebound and walk. Thank you. It's 2 walks in a row, and we do get the second one.
Well, you're right, Mike. The girls need to get physical down there because they're going to let them play a little bit, it looks like, and Minneapolis is not bodying up on them on the boards.
20 seconds left here, and here we got a chance for
and that's the quarter.
It may be a chance for a long pass down court, and it wasn't there. We still got the ball in bounds, and Jenna Fruit's smart enough to hold on to the ball and not give it up with just 2 seconds left there. I thought it was 20 seconds, but it's just 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Not too bad a shape here. Nobody in foul trouble just yet. Mallory has one, and looks like we're getting some pretty good looks at the basket.
Hey, we got a sponsor.
Thank you.
Not.
We'll be back with the second quarter here in a minute. Here we go, start of the second quarter. Sterling with the ball. And we're out pointing up. We're still in our 2-3 matchup. Nice rebound by Alyssa George.
Good position on that board, too, by Alyssa.
Outlet pass to Lenz, and she brings it up and sets the offense. That was a foul on the shot, and nothing's called. Lindsay's got to help defense and off White's foot.
Off White's foot, and it's going to go blue ball.
Throwing it over the top, and there's a nice pass to Anna White. Get in there.
That's going to be the second foul on number 25 for the Lady Black Bears.
Nice dump-off pass from Alyssa George to Anna White. She's fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
You hear Sterling coach from over here hollering, don't let her catch that ball. Don't let number 15 have that ball. They threw it over the top of her as Alyssa broke down to the other end.
Rims out. Chance for Minneapolis to tie the score here. Anna White's second shot is up and good. Nice job. 7-7. And Sterling will attack our 2-3 zone. they will find they will have to take that shot. Anna with some good minutes for Mal to catch a little breather here, and Jenna Fruits in. Megan live and good
Nice
with a
big,
good defensive board.
Good strong rebound.
She claimed that one for herself, and here we have a chance to take the lead here with 6:35 left in the second quarter. Ball out front to Jenna Fruits. And Lindsay's getting ready to be trapped, and Anna playing with a little more confidence. She's got a nice shot there.
Lindsay with a nice cut to the basket.
Nice shot off the glass. I told her it's okay to use that backboard, and oh my. Sterling takes it all the way to the rack, and
Number 24,
Anna White tries to get in her way, but a little reluctant to get in her way. She's
It's a
pretty
big
good
gal
sized
coming
gal.
at you with that head of steam she had built up.
5:44 left in the second quarter. Minneapolis with a 9-7 lead. Mallory tracks it down, gets it back to Lenz, and
I think she was expecting that to hit rim.
it didn't draw anything, did it? Big rebound by Sterling. Steph with the defensive rebound there. Good job to close off the lane.
Lady Black Bears are wanting to run.
Limit them to one shot. 5:02 left in the second quarter. Pass to the wing. Nice give and go, but Megan travels. I hope they call that on the other end too, because I have seen Sterling with a couple quick steps and a travel.
Alyssa put that pass right where she needed to, Mike. Nice bounce pass, caught her cutting to the lane. Megan just mishandled it when she got it and called for the traveling violation. Sterling shoots the three ball. And we got a traveling violation called on the Black Bears.
She had the offensive board, and we box her in. There's a trap.
Coach Darrell wisely calls a timeout from the bench, 30-second timeout. Sterling had three gals around that.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to dribble through that. Why go there to start with? So we need to just pass the ball and keep some of that defense off of you. If they have three people up there, there's got to be four other people somewhere not being guarded. So timeout by Coach Darrow to keep from a turnover there at 30 seconds. So we'll keep it right here. Minneapolis will inbound the ball. Megan, Mallory, Lindsay, Alyssa, and Steph in for the Lady Lions. Let's see if we can't get us an easy bucket here. Oh, sorry about that. We get the ball in with no problem, clear the timeline, and we set the offense.
Have to have Megan start working on them three-point shots. I'm going to leave her alone out there.
She was fouled. Good call.
Steph with
Steph
a nice
with
look at the bucket.
Good move to the basket. Fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Fouls on Sterling's number 22. Here's Durham for a second personal foul. He fouled.
Sterling's starting to get in just a little bit of foul trouble here on a couple of their key players. 22 now has 2 fouls. Steph's first one is nothing but net.
Up and in. Minneapolis takes a 10-7 lead. Yeah, 22 picked up her second foul, and I believe 25 has 2 fouls also for the Lady Black Bears.
It was short, but gets the shooter's roll. 11-7 Minneapolis. I better move the camera. Sorry about that. We miss you, Dale.
Lady Lions hustle down, track down that long rebound.
And Mallory right there to post up, and we don't do the entry pass, and Lenz cannot put a hand to the ball.
Bounce pass was right at her feet. She didn't have a chance to get a hand on it.
And that girl walked before as she turned around, she took steps.
Pass over cutting across the court.
There we go. Entry pass to Mal that time, and Black Bears shut her down. 11-9, Minneapolis.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the half. Lions are content to sit on the ball out front. There's a nice takedown by number 4, no foul called.
Yeah.
Megan Livengood.
There's 3 on 22, Vic. That's her third.
Megan Livengood gets a nice drop down pass from Melissa George. She goes up with it. It's off the side of the rim, but she picks up a foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that is number 3 on 22 for Sterling.
Megan with a nice stroke. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Megan's Megan's free throws look good. She has a good touch on her free throw shot.
Nice rhythm and nice release.
And Sterling coach looks like he's going to take out number 25 too, so she don't pick up her third one before the half.
Brooke Bishel in for Steph. Second one's a little bit strong, and Mal sneaks in there, and she's fouled. She'll go shoot 2. Nice offensive board by Mal.
Number 11 had no idea where she come from.
Number 11, Brooke Roach, picking up her first personal. He fouled number 6.
And Mallory will shoot 2. Right in there. Free throw.
Lady Lions could be shooting 1-on-1 bonus for this half's up. That's a 6-team foul on Black Bears.
Mal's second shot's up a little strong, like Megan's, and that's off. Yeah.
It's going to be blue off white.
Yep, good call. Lenz let it go because Sterling girl tipped it, and sure would be nice to knock down a 3 right here or get a good look at a deuce. And Alyssa George does not take it. Nice pass to Mal, and that's a nice shot for Mallory right there. 15-9 Minneapolis. Like last night, Minneapolis out to a nice lead here in the first half.
They're going to try and get that ball over to 55. She throws up a 3 at it. She brought that thing from her hip, Mike, and she got it to go in.
There. Nice recognition by Mal. Alyssa not really open at the time.
Mallory should have pulled up and then wait for Lindsay to get down there and set the offense. Don't force that in there. She had 2-on-1 down there. Sterling spots up for another 3.
Nice.
Megan with a nice tiptoe save there on the baseline. Tosses it back in. It goes out of bounds off the foot of the Sterling gal. I think she was as amazed as everybody else was.
It worked well. Nice pass. Now we need to get out of there. And they're coming. Half court set here, and we're going to hold it and make them come out.
Just over a minute to go in the half. Minneapolis with a 15-12 lead.
Mallory.
There's Mallory with a big board, big offensive board, puts it up and in.
Big board by Mallory. Put back, puts Minneapolis up 17-12. 58 seconds left here in the second quarter. Megan with some good work on the defensive end. Heck of a save down there, and then a throwback off the Sterling foot.
Now, I'm just betting they're going to toss up. Well, maybe not. I thought maybe they might throw up a 3. Minneapolis with good pressure out there on the wing.
Yeah, 55 is eyeing the line, and Alyssa needs to stay right with her. Nice tip away by
Mallory steps in there and gets a hand on it. Tips it out to Alyssa. Minneapolis will have the last shot here. 30 seconds to go in the. That was a nice hustle by Mallory on that. That was a pretty good turn there. Number 55 went down with a big thud, and I don't think she liked that.
Minneapolis with 2 shots at the basket there. Pretty solid here. If we can shut him down, don't give him that 3 ball here. Lindsay needs to beware where 55 is. Oh my.
Alyssa steps out and fouls her while she's shooting a 3. That doesn't look good at the end of the. That doesn't look good at the end of the half. 7.3 seconds to go.
15, Alyssa George, your first personal, team foul number 4.
Why foul after the shot? I'm really not too sure why you put him to the line for 3 free throws here, but
she hits the first 2. She's got 1 more coming.
And then they get the rebound and a putback. Anna White finally gets the rebound.
We get
and
a foul call.
Foul.
I think that's going to be on number 11. That'll put Anna White on the line shooting 1-on-1.
That was on Sterling's number 11, Griff Roach, her second personal foul.
Well, it could have been a 5-point lead at halftime if Anna can knock down a couple here shooting the 1-on-1. We'll be back to that 5-point lead. So 7 seconds left. You don't want to foul after a 3-point shot to give them.
0.7.
Oh, it is 0.7. So that is a kind of a bailout there, and we can't convert on the free throw, and I didn't even turn the camera. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. We need Dale. We need Dale. Minneapolis with a 17-14 lead here at half, and pretty good half for Lady Lions. A couple mental mistakes there at the end. Sure could have looked a little better with a 17-12 lead.
Then they started playing some offense there late in the first quarter. They looked sluggish early.
Boys come out and warm up. Hopefully they're all feeling well. I know Brad Kaiser wasn't feeling very well, and Josh Lott wasn't yesterday or this morning. He's up most of the night, so we'll see how this works. We'll be back with the second half here shortly.
Well, we're about 40 seconds away from the start of the second half. Lady Lions closed out that first half with a nice spurt of offense there. midway into the second quarter. They had a couple shots at the basket there towards the end. Could have made it a little bit larger lead at halftime. Unable to get it to fall. Looks like the Lions are going to start the second half for the same way they started the first half. Alyssa George, Lindsay Perry, Mallory Goa, Stephanie Alderson, and Megan Livengood. Possession arrow is in favor of the Lions. They'll inbound at half court, and it looks like Sterling's gonna start out with man defense, inbound pressure.
Looks like they're gonna pick us up. 17-14 Minneapolis. It's gonna take some good screens to we get the ball in pretty good shape there. Steph with the ball out on top. Man to man.
Sterling's going to stay with that man defense.
Mallory there with a screen for Alyssa. She traveled. No call, but we'll take that basket.
Nice little.
Maybe it's just a quick feet that I'm seeing. Maybe she didn't, but.
Nice little 8-foot jump shot. Mallory looks like she's going to pick up her second foul. Quick.
Number 44, Mallory Goggins, her second personal foul.
Refs will call them fairly close here at the start of the second half, typically to keep them kind of calmed down and has a little smoother flow of the game. We know they're going to call them that close, and they're going to shoot that three ball. Steph tracks it down. That could have almost been foul on 25, which would have been her third or fourth. Third for sure. Lands with the ball out front. Sets the offense. Alyssa's looking for a cutter. Lands with a drive to the basket. Back rims it. Mallory with a good offensive board. And Steph resets the offense.
Nice hustle by Mallory to get to that loose ball and pick it up and get it back out to Steph to set the offense.
Lands with a drive to the basket was back rim. The carom came out and Mallory tracked it down. Minneapolis still with the ball. Steph back out front to Alyssa. Kick by Sterling. Yeah, nice dump down pass by Alyssa, and Sterling kicks it out of bounds.
Ball goes off Sterling's foot. Lindsay has a few words with the official. Big smile on her face. Of course, I don't know Lindsay too many times not to have a smile on her face, Mike.
Back out front to Steph. Alyssa with the ball. She's looking inside to Mal, and it's not there. Steph resets. Mal comes out front. Back to Steph. They're looking for that back door, and it's going to be there. They keep overplaying.
Yeah, it'll be there, Mike. They just need to keep looking.
Lindsay was fouled, and
Basket was good by number 5, Mariah Smith, fouled on the play.
Ladies need to learn if they're going to foul somebody on a layup, they need to take them out. Don't even give them a chance to get the ball up.
Stephanie Alderson, her first personal, second team foul of the half.
That puts Sterling at the line shooting one.
nice block out by Mal. Claims the board. 19-16 Minneapolis. And it's man-to-man. Staff looks inside, it's not there, and that's a foul.
I can hear that slap clear up here, and there's no call.
Alyssa pirouettes, gets rid of the ball, and they're going to trap in there. Good job by Lenz not to pick up her dribble because it would have been a trap. Alyssa slapped twice on the hand, and it's not called. Mal looks inside to Alyssa, back around the other side. Steph. There you go. Good look by Alyssa George, and Megan gets the rebound. Pass to Megan is right off the old snaz. Sterling.
Not looking for the ball. She cut to the basket, and that's when you want to look for the ball. If you're on your way to the hoop, you better be checking for it.
Three ball by Sterling. Bounces off. They get the rebound and put back. Scores it a bucket for Sterling. 19-18 Minneapolis. At 5 counts, getting close. Brooke Pischel in for Stephanie with 3:54 left in the third quarter. Lady Lions don't look very good right now.
Haven't put much together offensively.
They're going to shoot that 3 ball. Lenz can't get the rebound, and Brooke does. And she just about has it stolen from her, does gain control there, and back over to Lenz. We need to get something going on the offensive end because, well, I guess we've had a couple good looks inside, but need to take care of the ball.
Yeah. Coach Darrell's going to call 30-second timeout and try and make a few minor adjustments here.
Ladies have played pretty good ball first half of last 2 games, and come out second half a little bit sluggish. Find the points a little bit hard to come by.
I think, what's keeping us in this thing right now, Mike, is Sterling coming down and shooting threes. They're not, I think they've hit maybe 2 today, but they've shot a bunch of them. And they're not going to go away from shooting the 3, and unless they start making them, that's what's keeping Minneapolis here.
Lenz inbounds it to Alyssa. She's fouled.
She takes it to the hoop.
I hope that's 22, but it's not.
6 or 8 foot pull-up jumper by Alyssa, and she's fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
(19-18), Alyssa George at the free throw line.
First shot's up and off the back of the rim. Second shot to follow. That one looks a lot better, and it goes down.
20-18. Now the ladies need to tighten up that defense right here, and nice block by Mal and save. She's on the line though. Excellent work by Mal over there.
Foot was just on the line.
Blocked shot. She gained her own block off the girl, and almost a nice save there.
Megan takes a step, and she steps on the line.
She was actually pushed, and no call. They've got to play strong, or they're going to get pushed around.
That's right, Mike. They're looking at the official after something like that happens, like they're wanting help from him, and unless they're playing strong.
Picks up the loose ball, and possession back to Minneapolis. We swing the ball to the wing. Alyssa George with it, and there's a good inlet entry pass to Mal. Back out to Alyssa. She's got a shot. It's in.
Got
Nice
the
little
bucket for Alyssa
10-footer.
George.
22-18. Free throw and a bucket here in the second half puts Minneapolis back up on top by 4. Sterling working the ball in.
We got a travel.
It's a good call. Took an extra step there, and Anna White will come in and give Mallory a little break.
She took the step before she made the put the ball on the floor. They caught her for the traveling violation. Minneapolis inbound 3/4 court.
Brooke with a step across, but not the ball across. Yeah, that's definitely a foul, and she's been doing it all day.
That's her second foul.
Second personal foul. That is team foul number 2.
Good job, Lance. They reach in, you've got to step into them and be a little bit aggressive and draw that foul.
Yeah, you can draw. 90% of the time you can draw that foul.
Nice entry pass, and Megan's hammered. And no call. 55 comes down there and runs into her, and blue ball. Be nice to have a good look here. Lenz inbounds it over to Brooke, back to Lenz. She's got a good look at a shot, but she won't take it. Would have been a 3. Steph with the ball out top, back over to Lenz on the wing, looking for a cutter. And Anna comes to the top for a high post, and lands with a nice move to the basket, and it won't go. Well,
they caught Brooke with a foul.
It's a good move to the basket by Lenz. The rolls across the rim, won't drop.
Her first personal foul. Team foul number 3 on the Lions.
Third team foul on the Lions.
We need to make those. Those are the shots that keep you in the ball games, especially late in the game. 22-18 Minneapolis. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Lenz with a hand on it, but can't knock it away. Pass out front, Sterling can't handle it. We're still in our 2-3 matchup zone. Stay with her, Anna. She's over the back.
We got a foul on number 25 over the back, a pushing foul.
That's a good job. Definitely over the back.
And that's her third foul.
Anna White with good position.
Fouls on Sterling's number 25, Sarah Bundy. That's her third personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Mallory checks back in for Brooke Pischel.
Right here's the pass right here. Anna recognizes it. Mal comes and gets it. And Sterling drops back into a man-to-man. Terrible pass by Steph.
Double dribble on Sterling, and they did catch that. Didn't think he was gonna. He might have got a little help on that call from the bench.
41 seconds left here, and be nice to get the last shot. Lands with the pass to Alyssa, and she's trying to throw it through the Sterling player. Lucky to get it back. There's a nice shot by Alyssa's partially blocked. Lenz with the rebound, up and in. Oh, does not drop. Lenz with an offensive board, and it's Minneapolis ball.
That ball looked to me like it was out off Anna White, but we get the break on that call.
Lenz will throw it in with 24 seconds left in the game. There's a nice look by Mal, and it's not going.
We're going to get a jump ball, but the possession there will be with Sterling.
It's all right.
which is fine because with 20 seconds left to go in the period, that's going to give Minneapolis the ball inbound, start the fourth quarter.
Jenna Fruits in for Lenz here with 19 seconds left. Need to stay out on them so they don't get an easy 3 ball here. Good job by Alyssa. Mal shuts down the drive of the Sterling girl and is called with a foul. Her third.
Third personal foul.
She's got that look on her face like it wasn't me, Coach, but she didn't move her feet. She needs to, if she's going to try and get that.
Just a little sooner, but she has a good spot.
She needs to slide and cover that baseline. And if they're coming at you like that, don't turn sideways right when they get to you. You keep your ground.
22-19 with 11 seconds left.
Sarah Bundy connecting on both free throws.
Sterling picking up with full court pressure here.
Terrible pass. Minneapolis does get it across. No idea how much time left on the clock. We need to get a shot off, and I guess we have to spell it out for them when they're on the floor, but we don't get a shot off, and Minneapolis with a lead here going into the fourth quarter, 22-20. Well, not too many points there in that quarter. We have at halftime. 19?
We have 17?
17
19 or 19. We only scored 3 or 5 points.
We had 3 or 4 easy looks. Lindsay missed 2 easy shots in close that she should have made, and that would have been a nice little lead. So we're getting some pretty good shots. Their defense hasn't really given us too many problems running their offense, but Lady Lions still clinging to a 2-point lead here. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter.
Sterling didn't pressure that much in the third quarter either, as far as full court press. We'll start the fourth quarter, Mike. Minneapolis will have the ball inbounds.
Possession arrow to Minneapolis. Jenna Fruits will throw it in. Lenz, Brooke Pischel, Alyssa George, and Megan Livengood. No trouble getting it in, and Sterling in a man-to-man. Megan with pass out front to Alyssa George, looking for a cutter. Jenna back out to Brooke. Lenz looking for a post. Alyssa George kicks it back out to Lenz, and she resets the offense. Over to Jenna Fruits. She drives the lane. Shot up and fouled. 22 maybe,
I
huh?
believe that was on 2-2.
No.
No,
She got too many fingers up.
Number 4, Candace Lacey and Sterling picking up her first personal foul.
Jenna Fruits will shoot 2.
First shot is up and short. Second shot on the way.
Be nice to get this one.
That one looks better too, and it is.
Yeah, that's a nice shot there. Minneapolis up 23-20. 7:13 left in the fourth quarter. Sterling trying to work it in against this stingy 2-3 zone. Back out to 22, and she launches a ball that doesn't draw iron, and Brooke Pischel backside defense, rebound, grabs it. Back out front to Lenz, over to Alyssa. She's looking for a cutter. There Megan is, post up. Back out front to Alyssa George. Brooke with the ball. Back to Megan. Well, we're running in some clock here and limiting the amount of looks Sterling has at the basket. So
Yeah, I have to
nice
admit, Mike.
give and go. Alyssa George fouled. Brooke with an offensive board, needs to get it out. Jenna hit that. Oh, boy, and Brooke Pischel on the offensive board claims that rebound, and we're tied up, but good job by Brooke to get her hands on that ball around 3 Sterling.
I thought Jenna was gonna drop that 3.
I did too. She had a good look. She spotted up. She's all squared up, and nice release. And it was just in and out. 22 with a turnaround jumper in the lane. Here comes the trap, Lens. Nice pass to the middle, back to Alyssa George, in for layup, and good grief. Brooke Pischel
comes away with another rebound, Mike.
On that offensive glass. Alyssa George with a brick, and Brooke Pischel picks it up and puts it back. Score it. Minneapolis up 25-22. 25 turns to shoot, and
I think that foul could be on any one of 3 gals down there.
And they call it on Jenna Fruits.
I believe that's Jenna's first foul.
That's team foul number 5.
Sterling will shoot 2 here. Could be a good time to, yeah, I didn't see Mal over there, but I thought it'd be with the defensive position here on this free throw, it'd be a good time to get Mal back in the game. 5:17 left in the fourth quarter. Minneapolis ahead 25-23. Sterling's second shot. It's good.
I'll tell you what, Mike, they're a good free throw shooting team. They haven't missed but just a couple free throws the whole day that I've seen.
Avoids the trap and outlet over to Mal. Nice job by Lenz. Beats her man, pulls up at the free throw line and buries it.
Use that dribble penetration, Mike, and it had a nice little pull up there right in the lane. She walked.
But Jenna Fruits as she walks. Good grief.
They're getting in too big a hurry when they...
Yeah, we're not a fast break team, so we might as well just take our time and play under control.
Yeah, they're just getting in too big of a hurry. They make a nice play, get a good steal or a long rebound or something, and then just getting too big of a hurry.
She walked before she took off, and they're letting them get away with it. Bring it back to the middle. Here comes the trap. And we do a good job eluding that trap. 4 minutes left in the game. Ball out front to Jenna Fruits, Minneapolis with a 1-point lead. Foul with a dribble drive back to Lenz. Lenz outlet over to the side, and Coach Darrow calls timeout.
One thing I see the ladies doing, Mike, when gal with the ball picks up the ball and they've got pressure on her, our girls are cutting, but they're not cutting to the ball. They're not moving to the ball. They're moving away from the ball and allowing the defense to be in between them and the ball. They need to make their move towards the ball to help that person out. We've been real close to a lot of 5-second calls just because of that reason.
Coach Darrow with a full timeout is setting up a play right here. It sure would be nice to get a bucket here. Lady Lions score about 30 points ball game, so we're right on schedule here. It'd be nice to score 35 this game.
It'd be nice to break out of that 31, 32 point deal.
Lady Lions in good position this game and have been all the way through, playing good defense and getting some real good looks at the basket. A lot of them not falling, but a lot of key minutes there by Brooke Pischel on the offensive glass with a couple offensive boards and one putback there. Huge.
How she come out of that without a tie-up, I don't know. That
the basket was huge.
As quick as they've been calling tie-ups.
Yeah, Stephanie will inbounds it to Alyssa. She's got it inside to Mal. She needs to just go ahead and take that shot. It's hers. Alyssa George cannot bank the ball off the opposite side of the window. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Sterling with the ball. Back out front. They spot up for a three, and it's good.
There's that three ball, Mike.
Candace Lacey hitting the trade.
We break the pressure. Stephanie with the ball on the wing. Back out front to Alyssa George.
It was that three ball that hurt us last night.
Brooke out front. It's a good spot for Lenz. She might think about nice move by Mal. She can't get it to drop. She gets her own rebound. Oh, and she's fouled. Good putback by Mal, and they had her by the arm. No wonder she couldn't get it up.
Fouls on Sterling's number 5, Mariah Smith.
That's her third personal. Number 5 for the
Mal will shoot
Black
two
Bears.
here. Just off barely there. Could use one here to put us just down one with 2 minutes, 36 seconds left. It's good. 29-28. Sterling leads. Need to stay out on number 4. She's high in that three-point goal. With the lead, Sterling in no hurry, and coach calls timeout. 30-second.
30-second timeout taken by Sterling.
Well, Vic, down one with 2:17 left. We're right there.
Looks like
Deja vu.
a carbon copy of last night and carbon copy of last week.
A lot of missed shots in close. Little bank shots that are, I call them money balls, that we're clanking. We aren't even coming close to making them and should be dropping every one of those.
You know, and that's the thing, Mike. We're early in the season. Ladies are getting a lot of good looks and a lot of good, easy shots that just aren't falling for us right now. And as the season goes on, I think those will start falling. And when they do start falling, that's going to help the confidence of the girls.
We've shifted into a man-to-man, and it's tight. Sterling looking for a cutter. Back pick there. We need to stay with them here with 1:47 left. Don't give them an easy basket like that. Steph in there working for the rebound. Go ahead and call it.
Coaches come up off the bench. They wanted to walk, and they didn't get it. Now we're going to get a jump ball, and the possession arrows in favor of the Lady Lions. Coach Darrow's going to make a quick substitution here and bring Megan Livengood in for Brooke Pischel. It's going to be that offensive-defensive change like we had last night, Mike.
I apologize for yelling too close to the mic, but we were wanting to call and didn't get it. Steph, dangerous pass cross court. Mal's there to get it. Back to Steph.
Lions down by 1 with just over a minute to go in the game. And we're going to get number 4 with a push. No, that's on 55. She's played the entire game, Mike, and that is her first foul.
Well, I called 3 of them anyway. She hammered Megan down there twice, ran into her like a bulldozer.
Oh, well, that's the first one they've called on her.
First one they've called.
That's the first one that went in the books.
Minute 7 left in the fourth quarter, and Minneapolis will play the ball in, either just right in front of our bench or, right in front of our bench. Trailing by 1 point. Be a good time to get a good look at the basket in close and knock in that little easy shot that we've been getting good looks at.
Yeah, Alyssa George had a lot of good looks at 8 to 10 foot range. Nice little pull-up jumper. Lindsay with some good looks in short. And like I said earlier, it's early in the season, and as the season goes on, I expect those shots are going to fall more frequently.
And all we need is one to fall right now.
That's
and
right.
We'll be in good shape. Lady Lions take a 1 point lead and get back in that 2-3 zone and pack it in. So here we go with a minute 7 left in the fourth quarter. Lady Lions desperately need a bucket here to take the lead. Sterling with a tight man-to-man. Oh, yeah.
Nice dump-off pass by Alyssa.
I didn't see Mallory headed to the basket, and Mallory right there with the nice little bank shot.
As soon as Alyssa cut, Mike, Mallory broke for the bucket.
That's an excellent pass by Alyssa. And we tip it away and get it to Lenz. They're going to foul. They're going to foul.
She didn't even go for the ball. That should have been an intentional foul. She wasn't even going for the ball. That'll put Stephanie Alderson on the line, shooting a 1-on-1. Minneapolis still has a foul to give, too, Mike.
That's right, Vic. It'd be very smart to foul if by chance they would get a breakaway here, foul on the floor, and be even better yet if Steph got her own rebound.
Gotta have it tied up before you can call it.
19 seconds left in the game. We had the ball, lost it. Sterling now with it. We get it back. Thank you. Finally, with a foul.
That last tie-up, the ball was still on the floor when the official called the tie-up. Our coach trying to get the timeout. Darryl stands up hollering for a timeout.
Calls the timeout before the jump ball, and Sterling wants timeout with 11 seconds left in the game. Lenz will go to the line, and she will shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw is so important in any ball game. 2 right here would help the cause immensely. Lady Lions clinging to a 1-point lead and a chance to go up by 3.
And Sterling's not afraid. They haven't been all day long to put the 3 ball up, so we would definitely need that.
Got to remember not to foul at all with just 11 seconds left, and just play good defense and little token pressure down the floor. Of course,
11.5 seconds left to go in the game. Lindsey Perry at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Minneapolis with the lead, 30-29.
They don't have the board yet, and like you say, we have a foul to give, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to.
And here comes the Lady Black Bears, and that was a carry.
Oh my, they get it clear to the paint.
2.4 seconds left to go in the game.
Connect on a free throw, and she needs to get her stroke back on those free throws. Made 1 out of 6 this year or so. Alyssa George at the line shooting a 1-and-1. And we've got this wrapped up if we don't make a silly mistake.
It's up and in, Mike. Makes it a 2-point lead for the Lady Lions. And there's only 2.4 seconds to go in the game.
Good victory by the Lady Lions here.
Second one's off. And that's the ball game. Minneapolis wins 31-29.
And you know, Vic, we were just so close to being 3-0 this season. And, you know, the game yesterday, we really should have won. I had a chance to win it.
Very true.
So, Lady Lions victorious here, 31-29 on a, well, fairly decent played game. They missed a lot of easy shots in close. We could have won by 10.
It could have been a runaway for Minneapolis had they made a few of those easy bunnies like they will make.
Heather Durham with 3 points. Sarah Lundy had 8 points, and Courtney Good with 3 points.
I don't have statistics, but they're reading them over the loudspeaker.
Lindsey Perry had 4 points. Rick Keishel with 2 points. Alyssa George with 8 points. Anna White had 1 point. Stephanie Ellerson 2 points. Jenna Fruits with 1 point. Megan Lyman Good with 1 point. And Mallory Goodwin leading the Lions with 12 points.
12 by Mal. Every point by the rest of them counted because you only win by 2. Every point counts, and Mallory Goeth with a nice effort today. 3 fouls, I think, is all she had. She stayed out of foul trouble and was just really a force on the boards, and 12 points. And that's what we really need out of Mal. A good 12 points every game and 10 boards, and that's just what we got. So
yeah, good work down low. And Alyssa had 8 points today. A lot of nice little jumpers there in the lane. So, you know, ladies are scoring. We just need to start putting the easy ones in the hole.
What's the lost?
We won it.
Oh, okay.
That was 31-29. We won. It could have been a little worse, and
We won.
we won.
Good.
Behind
Good.
late in the game, and we get a bucket in there and take the lead, and then a free throw. So it was pretty tight all the way down the end. We led the whole game just like yesterday, Dale, and look at these pants, guys. That's the first time I've seen these.
I heard these were coming. I hadn't seen them.
These are nice. Is that throwback, or is that just a little Globetrotter thing?
Lips.
I like it. Well, Vic, Saturday, I guess we would have a shot at somebody.
Looks like Minneapolis will probably play at 2 o'clock, I'm guessing. They should be the number 2 team in the blue pool. So I'm guessing they'll play at 2 o'clock on Saturday if they play.
That would be good. Means they'll either get Southeast or Sacred Heart.
We'll get the number 2 out of the gold pool. Yeah. I don't know how the gold pool's been faring.
Well, Sacred Heart won last night.
Real Christmassy.
We'll be back with the boys. They're warming up, and they're going to give them about 25 minutes here to warm up. And Dale's in for the next round. So Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with a 31-29 victory, and we'll play 2 o'clock on Saturday.